SoFi stock just keeps on going, guys. Another, 1% green day. And actually, earlier in the day, we were up, I think, 3, almost 4%. So we just keep on breaking out, and we have to cover it in this video, do an update on the charts, my thoughts, what I'm looking to do. But first, guys, hit that like button. Make sure to subscribe. Join my free email stock newsletter, and check out my Patreon if you guys want to be a part of the portfolio updates, see what I'm doing every single week. That is linked down below. And with that being said, cheers. Let's dive into it. So check it out. SoFi right now, well, I guess the market, closed about 30 minutes ago. Right now, it is at $21.34. We closed at $21.20, so we're up a little bit here after the bell. And this is after we closed up 23 cents on the day, 1.1%. And just look at this pop this morning, guys. I mean, this stock opened up at $20.75, and it just ripped out of the gate all the way to $21.86. We shot up around $1.10. 5.4% from where we were at open to the peak of the day. Big move there, and it just keeps on defying the laws of gravity, right? And it's clear now. It seems like, look at this price action the last couple of days. Shorts are covering, guys. That's the reality here. Look at the price action in the morning over the last 3 out of 4 trading days, right? Tuesday, Wednesday, or actually it looks like here it was Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday today. All 3 of these mornings, we had a huge rip in the morning, On Tuesday, SoFi went from $19.80 in the morning, and it ripped about $1.10. So it's pretty clear to me shorts are covering every morning. At least they have been over the last couple of days, 3 out of the last 4 days. And if I show you guys quickly here what happened on Thursday, if we zoom in a little bit, yesterday, SoFi went from $20.30, and it went all the way to $21.30. And these are not like crazy moves. It's not like it's going up 15% or something nuts, but it's decent, and it's pretty noticeable that, about a 5% move there. It's pretty noticeable, at least to me. I think shorts are covering, at least right now. And you're noticing the same on the price action today. I don't know if it wants to load on me. Man, Thinkorswim has been annoying these last couple of days here. I just need to get my new laptop, guys. I keep pushing it back. I just got to order it online at this point. If this screws up my video right now, I'm going to be pissed. Come on, man. SoFi is really not loading right now. Here we are, guys, and I'm not a big editor, at least here on YouTube, so I usually do these videos in one take. So I guess while we're waiting for this chart to load, I mean, geez, man, this is insane. Let's talk about what I'm doing. So you guys know I ended up rolling over those calls, right? I ended up rolling over those covered calls yesterday, and obviously I'm still in those puts, which I know I got flack in the comments from some of you guys, oh, how those puts looking? Oh, why are you still in those puts? But it was mostly like taunting me, it's funny. It's like, how those puts looking, Stas? But on the flip side, I've been calling SoFi out for months, right? And everybody, was talking crap on me then because it wasn't going up a lot or whatever, or because it was stagnant a little bit. It's funny, right? And here we are now. SoFi is over $21 a share, and we literally called this out months ago, right? Probably over a year ago now, when the stock was at, I have videos, man, and I do so many updates to the point where I can't find these updates. There's just no way I can go back and find them. But man, if you go back in the archives when SoFi was trading at $5, $6, $7, $8 a share, I was on video saying, guys, look, I think we're going to be a $20 plus stock one day. And at that point, and here we go, the charts are back. At that point, it seemed pretty nuts, right? Well, I guess to me, not really, but maybe to some people watching, like, oh, this guy's saying $20. It's at $6, $7, $8. I mean, this guy's nuts, right? And here we are, man. $21, and it happened pretty quickly. It kind of happened in the time period where, or that I thought it was going to happen in. So if you guys take a look here on this 3-year chart to give you some perspective, I mean, I started buying SoFi, I believe it was in the end of 2023. Yeah, pretty much about 2 years ago, when the stock was at like, where was it? I think I started buying at $7-ish a share. I remember, man, I used to have, it's funny, man, I'm dating myself a little bit here, but I had a average cost at one point of like $6.80 on the stock, or $6.75. That was during this time period here. I was buying it again in the $7.50 to $8 range when I first started buying. Then obviously it trickled down for a lot of 2024, man. A lot of 2024, SoFi was a dead stock. That's when I got a lot of flack for it. You know, Stas, why are you covering SoFi? Blah, blah, blah. The stock sucks. Well, this is why I was covering it, guys, because, yeah, I saw this coming. I had confidence. I had faith in this company, the stock, and here we are, $21. And, you know, it was at $6, $7 for a lot of 2024, man. That was the time to accumulate. And that's what I was doing. And look, it went all the way to $18 earlier in 2025. Then we got an epic pullback, which was a great buying opportunity, not just in hindsight. I was calling it in the moment, in real time. And we went from $8.50-ish all the way to where we are now in just about a couple months, which is nuts. And I was buying the dip here. So really, man, I've been buying throughout the last year and a half, 2 years. Again, I started buying $7.50, $8 a share, was buying down to $5, $6 a share. It got down, right? Actually, no, I don't think it necessarily got down to $5. Maybe it tipped into the high fives, but I was buying all in the sixes, man. And you know, yeah, it shot up, pulled down a couple months ago, and I was buying in the $9, $10, $11, $12, $13 range as well. I was buying shares at 13, maybe even $14 a share, if I remember correctly, and here we are at 21. So with that being said, I still think we're a little overbought here. You know, this is not going to sustain, and yeah, we might get a bunch more squeezes, you know, like we've gotten in the morning, in the last couple of days. That might happen again, you know, a couple times. It might. It really might in the short term here. But I'm telling you, man, we're going to get a drawdown. And not just a 3 to 5% drawdown, maybe a 10 to 15% correction, whatever you want to call it, maybe more, right? It's going to come. And the question is whether it's before or after earnings. And at this point, earnings are less than 3 weeks away on the 29th of July. We're at a point right now where we're pretty overbought heading into earnings. And, you know, at this rate, what if we get to like $25 or $23 before earnings and we're just priced to perfection? And what if earnings aren't that great? You know, I'm just trying to play devil's advocate here, guys, as somebody that owns a bunch of shares but also has a hedge right now with some puts and some covered calls. I kind of want to, you know, play devil's advocate here. It's all nice right now. It's beautiful. We're running. It might go up a little more, but with earnings coming up, man, I think a pullback before earnings would be ideal, but we're just not really seeing it yet on these charts. I mean, sure, we've seen little drawdowns. I mean, you see these little red candles on the 4-hour here, but come on, it's nothing crazy. We need a bigger pull down, but we're just not getting it yet. And we'll, of course, we'll cover it on the channel. You know, when we start pulling down, I'll give you guys updates, you know, on what I'm doing and so forth. But for now, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to join my free email stock newsletter. That is linked down below. And so is my Patreon. If you guys want to keep up with what I'm doing in my real money portfolio on Patreon, see how I grow it with thousands of dollars a month. We started off with, I think we started off with like $100 a week or something when I first started that portfolio. And now we're doing like between $3,000 to $4,000 in deposits a month. We're really blowing this portfolio up. And again, I'm showing you guys how I'm doing it, at least on Patreon. It's only, I think, $10 a month, something like that, which I think is cheap for the value. But you'll make that decision. Link is down below, guys. And with that being said, cheers. I'll see you in the next video.